Hello everyone, welcome to episode 26, I think, maybe 27 of it's 27, I just remembered, of my Elden Ring Let's Play. Last time we completed Stormville Castle by killing Godric the Grafted, and we also pretty much finished Limgrave, except for a few things here which we'll take on today, or maybe next episode, depending on how long it takes. Um, First, though, we got Godric's rune, Godric's Great Rune. So it told us that we needed to go through the broken bridge and get to the Divine Tower of Limgrave. And that tower is over here on the other side of the bridge. Now, we're pretty much set when it comes to um, like progressing anywhere. We could go north, we could go east, or we could go south. I think we're going south. I want to complete the Weeping Peninsula. It's already gonna be easy, I'll tell you that much. Um, yeah, it's gonna be easy. I don't think we'll have much trouble with it. And to get my spell up, and I have to be quite fast because there's a few of these golems. Oh, I didn't know they did that. That's not good. Oh, that one over there is gonna fire an arrow. Okay, it didn't hit us. Oh, we're on the wrong side. That's no good. Okay, let's thankfully they attack really slowly. And I guess they knock each other out. Um, yeah, so we're ready to go pretty much anywhere in the game. We are level 40, which I'm not gonna say it's low, but it's not really high either for like all of Caelid. But it's certainly like on the upper end of how high you'd want to be for the following areas. Like I would say we are over leveled a bit for like the rest of the game, but it doesn't really make the game any easier. Like I'd say level 60 is about right for the next um, major dungeon, the main legacy dungeon, which would probably be Liurnia, uh, or would be in Liurnia. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter if we're over leveled or not. What matters is we're not like just grinding and not having fun. As long as we're having fun, I'd say it's completely fine. We got a warming stone. What does that do? I must admit, I don't know. Use FP to continuously heal nearby allies. Oh. Cool. Okay, so stormy weather, we can't really get a great view of Limgrave. Remember when I said we had like one of the best views? I think this one would be better if it wasn't so stormy. It might be a permanent thing now that I think about it, since we are in Stormvale. So yeah, that's the entrance to Stormvale, like where the ballista and all the guys are. That's the shack somewhere over there, right? Yeah, Stormhill shack somewhere over there in the mist. Um, but yeah, I mean, let's just carry on. I'm gonna see if I haven't missed any. We can't use torrent here, unfortunately. Let's see if I haven't missed any items in these little stairs. No. Yeah. And check over there, because I also didn't look. I was so busy fighting the golems. Golems, as you saw, golems aren't exactly hard. Like, if you see a few of them, you just go for it. However, I will tell you right now, later on, you're gonna find this very same golems, but I think they attack faster, and they definitely hit harder, because obviously the enemies scale to some degree the further you get into the game. They don't scale with your level, but they do scale in terms of difficulty. We get a really nice view of the rest of the game. Well, now you know that over there is Lanedale, that's the capital. We'll be going there to kill Morgoth, if I'm not mistaken, that was the name that Gideon told us about last episode. We're going to Haley to kill Radan, Liurnia to kill Ranala, and to Mount Gelmir to kill Rykard. Now, the order I'm going to do that in, honestly, I'll probably head into the Weaving Peninsula, then towards Caelid, but I'm not going to kill Radan because you can't. You'll see why later on. First off, down. Is there an item here, or are you just trolling us? There is an item there, but can we get back up? I don't think we can. Whatever, I'll just run past the golems if necessary. And get to that portal. Soft cotton. Was that a key item? Like a key item. Ash of War Scarab. What does that do? So I reduces the FP cost of skills, but increases damage taken. Huh. And was that soft cotton a key item? It really looked like it, but I don't think it was. It just looked like the same symbol. It's not here though. What? Really? Here then. Huh. Where did it go? Oh, over here. Temporarily reduces fall damage, sound, and sound of footsteps. Okay. Could be useful, I guess. To some degree. Also, I do believe we can get back up after all. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, we can. Might have to do a little bit of parkour. Just barely. Come on. Alright. Yeah, so as I was saying, we will go to Caelid, but you can't kill Radan immediately. You need to progress in some other things before you can. Right, so we got teleported over here, but you can see we can actually go back. Question is, do I want to go back? Or do I want to carry on? I think I'll carry on first. Wicked Sword ahead, and I don't believe there is. No head ahead, likely rump. Hidden path ahead, no. Fairly certain there is not a hidden path. Yeah, so basically we got teleported from over here to over here, and we have this little area to explore over the sea. These segments of the bridge I don't think you can get to, so don't bother, I guess. I wish the weather was a bit better so I could show you a few things, but oh well. Which fort is that? Fort Height? No, that's probably for this fort right here, judging from the distance. Alright, well, let's go up and then we'll go back. Yeah, so Kaylee told you about that. Mount Gelmir and Rykard is gonna come a lot later because this area has quite a few quest lines involved. Really? Is there really a strong foe here? I cannot remember. Is there anything here? That door was huge now that I look at it properly. Yeah, very mystical place. All those dark fluid-like things coming down. Not sure what they're supposed to be. Honestly, I don't really know what divine towers are supposed to be at all in the first place. Very mysterious place. Let's head on up. This kinda hurts my eyes. Looking at that white pattern on the wall. Liar ahead. Okay, that's funny. I guess people usually leave messages here saying this is a hidden path, which is not correct. And he's telling us it's a liar. But because we didn't get the other message, this one doesn't really make any sense. It's probably the switch to get the elevator back up if you're stuck here. Here we go. Now this is one hell of a sight. That's the entirety of Caelid right there. Don't believe that divine tower is accessible, unless I'm mistaken. It is very pretty up here. That's the Caelid Coliseum, and is it guarded by? No, it doesn't seem like it, unless. Okay, so before the Coliseum update, which is the update we're on, actually, that Coliseum was guarded by a huge jar warrior, like the size of the Coliseum itself. But it doesn't seem to be there, unless I'm very blind. Given the fog, I would say maybe. But yeah, he was guarding the Coliseum, and you could actually have a mini quest with him and get a few cool items. To get there though, that's a whole pain. Very, very difficult. You have to go into Caelid and then around some ledges, and I'm honestly not entirely sure how you even get there from the outside. I do know how to get there from an underground area, but that's it. Also, I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm gonna try to. You see the little edge over there? Actually no. I don't think you can see it from there, and that's definitely not it. Or it might be. Actually, yeah, it might be. That's like a waterfall that leads to like the end of the world or something. You'll see it eventually. Anyway, let's touch the Lost Grace here. First off, well done. Indeed, well done. Likely too high up. Try jumping. No, don't bother. There's nothing down there. This first divine tower is pretty self-contained. Jumping required ahead. Okay, yeah. Just getting started. That much is true. It's only the beginning. Godric's Great Rune. Can we read it? Is it gonna even say anything useful? Great Rune of the Sharbearer Godric. Its blessing graces all attributes. This Great Rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. Right. How do we equip it? Uh, Good question. How do I equip it? Equipment, oh no. Really? Do I not know how to equip a Great Rune? It's been so long. Right, might be at a side of grace now that I think about it. Um, Fair enough. Over here, we get an even better view at Liurnia. You can see how big it actually is. And we can go all the way around. Over there, that's Mount Gelmir. And over there is the capital and the Altos Plateau. And then you can just keep going up. In a sense, I guess the game is a climb towards the Earth Tree, towards your objective. You just keep going up. It's actually really cool that they made it like that. Let's see if we can get another view of Limgrave and Castle Stormvale from here. Okay, yeah, so that's the bridge. Broken Bridge. That's the Colosseum, and that's Stormvale Castle. And you can see the rest of the game over there. Castle Stormvale is not small, but and you can see Liurnia, or not Liurnia, Limgrave itself is not small either. But Liurnia, which we're looking at right now, is even larger. Admittedly, half of it is just swamp with nothing to it except sniper lobsters. You'll understand what I mean by that, and what the community means by calling them that when we get there. But yeah, I mean, that's it, I guess. That's the map. I mean, you can't actually see the scope of the entire map for like the Altus Plateau, which you're looking at from the side here. The map is huge. It's certainly one of the best maps for open world games. I can say that very confidently. Now, not sure if it's the best open world game, that's debatable. Not sure if it's the best game to make use of open world mechanics, but it's very damn close. Personally, I only really have an issue with the last area of the game, which you can sort of see above my helmet over there. I really do not enjoy that one. Great runes. You can equip great runes, yep, sure. Got Godric's great rune, and now we can use... Well, let's use our rune now, why not? We got everything a bit higher. We're a fair bit stronger now. It raises every attribute by 5. So we now have 35 strength, 25 endurance, 25 vigor, 15 mind. Overall, a very strong rune. Not my favorite rune. I'd say probably the best rune in the game is Rykard's rune, if I'm not mistaken, because it simply gives you a lot of max HP. Not sure if it's Rykard's or someone else's. Could be someone else's, but personally I find that to be the best rune in the game. But runes on their own, the whole system is honestly not very well thought out. Honestly, it's been a thing with like every game from this company. The whole humanity ember system. Okay, so you basically use it once, sure, and then you die. I guess they should be used for exploration and not for grinding bosses. But at the same time, especially in this game, you're mostly fine in terms of damage and stats for exploring the game, so you don't really need runes to boost your stats. And if you do need them, chances are you're gonna die um, on your own just from being a new player. So honestly, it just sounds counterintuitive to make a system that boosts your stats temporarily as you're alive um, once, and then the item is super rare. Because I'll tell you, rune arcs are relatively rare. They're not they're not like impossible to get, but you're gonna have to go out of your way to farm them if you keep yourself uh, with a rune. At least as far as I know. Um, I could probably try to make an effort this playthrough to um, always have a rune up. Just you know, just prove that wrong. Um, but I don't know. Like from my own first playthrough, I don't really care about runes or great runes. I'll pop one here and there whenever, just when I'm feeling like, hey, this is gonna be the run where I kill a boss, and then it never is. Or sometimes it is, but you know, I have a limited amount of runes anyway, of rune arcs rather. Um, you know, you can write torrent here. I believe there's a very similar situation, a very similar bridge, where you can actually write torrent and then you try and make the jump and you die. Now, and well, I did try that jump once. I could have sworn there was something else in this bridge, but I cannot see it, so I don't think I'm remembering correctly. That's fine though. Okay. We're 20 minutes in. We've seen the Divine Tower of Limgrave, what it has to offer, in this case, this rune. Let's try and do something else real quick. And I'm sure you know what it is if you've been paying attention to it. Whenever I look in this general area, and if you've looked at it the first time we got into the swamp, or we went into the swamp, sorry. It's not these ruins. We'll come back here in a bit, probably next episode. It's actually after the ruins, and if you've seen the trailer for the game, you'll also know what I'm talking about. And I hope my graphics card is ready, because it's not an easy scene to render. Okay, he is a lot easier than I thought he would be. But I guess it makes sense, we are quite high level. For dragon enemies, I'd recommend you fight them on torrent and dismount sometimes. Just don't get hit like that. Usually when they fly up, yeah, they come back down immediately. Get ourselves a little bit more strength. Right now we're at 40 strength, so just so you know, because of the rune and the... Oh my god, I'm playing this like very poorly. I really want to know how much damage I do. Dragon enemies are pretty much in every Dark Souls, Bloodborne. Well, there's no dragons in Bloodborne. In every FromSoft game, they are weak in the head. Might die here. No. Sometimes you can get hit twice by the fire. And, well, you will die. the fire is like the highest damaging move. Okay, I think we got him. Great enemy felled. 5,000 runes and a dragon heart. New draconic powers available to Cathedral of Giant Communion. Yeah, that is true. There is a new power available. I don't know if I want to go check it out right now or at all. No, I will eventually go check them out, but the thing is, I'm not going to be using them, so there's really no point. And I don't believe the dragons have any specific lore in the spells. Maybe they do. Anyway, swamp. Let's take a... Now that the dragon is gone and we are safe from like the biggest hazard, let's take a walk around the swamp, because we never did the entire playthrough. What's there, a crab here? That's the mines we went to very early on, if you remember. The swamp is very atmospheric. The fog and the dead trees are, you know, they just work. They know exactly what they wanted to do with the swamp, how they wanted us to feel about it, and they did it, no problem. I honestly think the Liurnia swamp looks a bit nicer in terms of atmosphere. It's quite a lot bigger, so you know it's also easier to make it look nicer. There's an item there. Okay, I don't think that crab is mad at us. Okay, just an arterial leaf. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, as long as we don't trigger that crab, we should be fine. So also, these enemies, you can see they don't give a whole lot of runes. Honestly, I wouldn't bother with them at any point. I don't know why I killed them all. Although, if you rush, and I know this from personal experience, if you rush towards Liurnia, so this area up here, before you do like all of Limgrave, there's a part in it with quite a few of those guys, but like their health is not as large, but the amount of runes they drop is, you know, adequate. So it's a good place to farm runes. He was speaking, huh? Didn't know they could speak. There we go. Oh, they're talking about Agil, the drake we just killed. Or the dragon. Okay, that's a nice detail. Oh, they lost their will to fight. Well, sorry. Gonna have to take care of you anyway. Okay, so the ruins, the dragon burnt ruins. Probably got like this thanks to that dragon. You can come here a lot earlier, honestly. I don't know why I didn't. In all honesty, I was just like scared of the dragon because I wasn't sure how tough he was gonna be. I mean, I played it horribly and I didn't have any trouble, but I'm level 40 now. So yeah, I guess you could come here like level 25, 30. I would say 30 is a good time to come to the swamp, kill the dragon, have a moderate challenge, but not too difficult. Or you can just come here in the order we came here in. There's definitely not a specific order to do things in. Alright, oh, one more dog. Crab eggs. Hey there, buddy. You saw we just consumed the Crimson Flask, but we gained another. Okay. And also, this heavy armor is really helping, especially against fire. Some classes are not going to have this much fire resistance. You can see it has 10.9 fire resistance. This one has. Okay, they all have. Okay, they actually have more. These ones have more. Okay, never mind. Still though, I mean, there could be classes that don't exactly have the same fire resistance, and do watch out for that, because obviously the dragon can kill you. We had a lot of vigor since we have the Great Rune equipped that gives us +5, and we were also doing a lot of damage because we had, you know, the rune and the other thing. Okay, I don't know why I'm taking so long to go around here. Literally just have to get up on torrent and double jump. Precious item ahead. Is it a precious item or is it the... Huh. Okay. Twin blade, sure. Okay. Makes sense. So this is where the actual item in these ruins is. Most ruins have an item underground. Some of them also have a boss. Some of them have both, and but at least one of each, or one of either. So yeah, that's the ruins. There's another place in the ruins we can go to. Okay, forgot about this spot here. What's in here? Oh, rat. Could you drop me a rune arc? No. Some sort key. Very good. We're gonna need one. Okay. So yeah, that's the ruins, and the swamp. There's something underground I'm gonna show you before we head out, or before we finish up the episode. But yeah. Not really much to it. Like, the swamp looks bigger than it actually is, and it's probably made it sound scarier than it actually is. But that's fine. I mean, that's completely fine. Let's head down here. Bunch of rats here. Let's hope one of them drops us a rune arc. They didn't. Okay. Oh no, we got ensnared in a transporter trap. Where does this lead us to? Well, it's taking a while to load. And we are in the Celia Crystal Tunnel. First off, let's open this. Guys, this stone's fang and chunk. And where are we? Well, over here, right in the middle of Caelid. Lots of you probably got um, caught by this trap, and if you have, well, I'm sure it sucks. That's partially why I told you not to come here too early, because you can also see that these enemies are quite tanky. They drop a few amount of runes though. Oh no. Okay, so how do you get out? Well, you just run. You got a few of these smithing stone 5s, I guess. Just run here. Honestly, I'm not gonna bother with this area right now. Oh, good timing on that. And jump down here. And we found the side of grace. You can't actually teleport, you see. They're all crossed out. You have been trapped, you cannot travel to the side of grace. You actually have to go here. Let's take a peek outside real quick. Just see exactly we are. And oh no. See, this is one of the coolest things in this game. Day one, which is you're just playing the game with your friends, right? Maybe you're on Discord just chatting about it, see what you find, and one of them tells you, okay, I opened the chest and I got teleported to hell. And like, my friend just pretty much said that, and he was like, got teleported to hell. I was like, what? He sent me a screenshot of the red sky, and I was like, what the hell? I didn't know about Caelid. I didn't know it was like a reddish area. Like, I didn't know about it at all. So I was completely like fooled. I thought, you know, maybe he unlocked like a new area of the game, underground or something. Maybe it is actually hell. Maybe it happens if you die in a specific way. Sorry, but no, it's just Caelid. To be fair, it is hellish and not very pleasant. Can we teleport? No, because we gotta rest over here. Now we can teleport. No, we can't. Why? Maybe I have to go outside after resting. Rot grease. Really? Thought you just had to... Oh, there we go. Now we can. But yeah, this is Caelid. Welcome to Caelid. It's probably one of the most interesting parts of the game, but also quite divisive in the community. Personally, I like the atmosphere. I hate the enemies. I like the individual locations. I like the enemies in the individual locations. I don't like the enemies scattered about, especially in like this area over here, which you'll see when we come here eventually. Caelid is, I don't know, I do feel like the enemies are a bit overtuned, but that's neither here nor there. We are done with these two areas. That's very good. This portal here, and I guess we could take this out since now I know where the portal is. Now that there's a sending gate here, we will go go inside it eventually, and just so you can see, like, the map expanded now. You have a little bit more. You can see a bit more. So you can get a perspective of how massive the map is truly becoming. This is Limgrave, right? And you know how massive it is because we've been there, we've walked around it. This is Caelid, like just a little bit of it is like a good chunk of Limgrave. And then there's another chunk here which makes it about the same size. And I can tell you, I can spoil you that there is a bit more to the right. So Caelid is also truly massive, just like the rest of the areas in the game. Weeping Peninsula is self-contained. That's where we'll be going. Next episode probably. I do want to eventually return here to a place nearby, but we'll see. I am actually getting a phone call, so this is a good time to say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.